Bears fans, I skipped the intro. Listen, Shane Waldron may prefer Drake Maye over Caleb Williams. We're also going to talk about NFL execs expecting the Chicago Bears to hold on to the number one fit, and dusty ass Getsy's going to the Los Angeles Raiders. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this.
Tuned into Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. I'm the host, Haize, joined by the squad. C-Dub, Bobby in the building.
Boom, boom.
Oh, man, we got some shit to talk about, man. There's never a dull day around Chicago Bears land. That's for goddamn sure. It's always something to talk about. So coming out of the Senior Bowl, where a lot of NFL execs they were talking. Sometimes even deals start getting done at the Senior Bowl, even though they're not supposed to, but we ain't going to blow up nobody's spot on that one. But coming out of the Senior Bowl, most NFL execs right now are expecting the Chicago Bears to hold on to the number one pick. Now, take that with a grain of salt. Again, the Bears could they should be making teams feel like there's a chance they're going to keep the number one pick, even if they do decide to trade it, because listen, that's how you maintain your leverage in trade scenarios if something does happen. But hearing this now come from Jeremy Fowler, Albert Breer, and Brad Biggs all basically said the same thing, that most people are expecting the Bears to hold on to the number one pick. What do you guys think?
Well, I think I'm glad that most people ain't Ryan Poles. Just because of my selfish reasons, I want Justin Fields to say. But the media is wrong about a lot of things, or the experts and all this. They can say whatever they want to say. But are they in between the ears of Ryan Poles? I don't think so. He is a man, he goes by his own drum, because we all thought we knew what he was going to do in the draft for 2 years in a row, and he has actually surprised us both years. So I'm just going to wait and see what he puts there on the board before I make a decision and be like, okay, that's what he did. When it happens, I'll be happy.
Yeah, and I think that at the Ryan Poles already laid it out for us that, hey, he going to take as long as he want to take. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be anyway, because this is a huge decision on what you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? It can go one or two ways. Do you trade the pick and then you continue to build this thing out? Or do you feel like this thing is kind of built out and you're just missing a few more pieces, but you need to make that correction at quarterback? It's a lot of things to consider in there. Some things we like to hear, some things we don't want to necessarily hear. But, hey, at the end of the day, we got to rock with the team and make sure that the decision is what's best for the team versus who we feel like is the better guy. So yeah. I'm with him. Do your due diligence and ride this thing out, and don't give away your leverage. Just like Haize said, I think it's good. You definitely want them to believe that you're going to keep that first round pick. So then now you can start looking at what calls are going to be made from maybe a Pittsburgh Steelers or Atlanta Falcons for Justin Fields. Now, if they come in with a deal that makes sense, you gotta weigh that into the equation, especially if you're looking at if you want to keep Justin Fields and trade the first round pick, and you can weigh those options. Hey, we can get this for Justin Fields if we trade him, or we can get this if we get rid of this first round pick. So you got to do your due diligence, man. It's a lot of things that you got to weigh, especially with this decision, bro.
That's a fact. You got to get this decision right. All right. So like whatever you mean to do on that, you got to accomplish it. And so if you want to draft your quarterback, if you want to, get whatever talent you can, get whatever package you can back, you got to just win it. And so we'll see. We won the trade with the number one overall pick last year. And so you just got to make that right decision. Now, if the Bears are to move and trade that number one overall pick, there's been some speculation that it could happen around the draft combine. Now, the Bears did trade the first overall pick last year on March 15th. So if it keeps aligned with that same timeline, we could know something within the next 6 weeks. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh man, it couldn't come any faster, man. We just need to get this over with. The Bears fans are divided on this. They going at each other. They trying to rip each other's eyes out. Let's just get this decision over with, so we can go back to cheering for the Chicago Bears and not being Caleb Williams fans and Justin Fields fans. Let's come together, God dog it. Let's get this decision over with.
Yeah, and I think Haize said it on one of those last few episodes earlier last week. Like, bro, at some point, y'all got to shut the fuck up and just deal with it. Like, y'all are emotionally draining yourselves for a decision that's not even going to be determined by us. Like, neither one of us. And that's why that's why I got to appreciate the fellas that we all do this with, because it's more about the dialogue instead of bickering back and forth. Like, we understand that the situation can go any way. So just to have a conversation and be able to talk and work through it as a team and talk about it together is something that you want to be proud of, because I don't understand how people wake up 6, 7 a.m. in the morning and just be going back and forth, attacking people's families and shit like that. It's ridiculous.
Bro, is it really that deep, bro?
And that's what I say. Like anybody, and this is, you guys know we have our own personal opinion of what we want to see the Bears do. But anybody who's spending y'all time going back and forth with other grown ass people about a decision, none of y'all got any power in making. Y'all gotta chill, bro. Yeah, and here's the thing. You know, I don't believe in being fair weather fans. I don't know how to be nothing but a diehard fan.
For real.
Of my teams. Well, if you are going to leave the Chicago Bears fandom, if they trade Justin Fields or if they draft Caleb Williams, that's something you literally sit there. Go ahead and leave, because that means you're just saying whenever the Bears make a decision that you don't like, you out of there. Go ahead and leave now. Save yourself the heartbreak, because if it doesn't come now, it's going to come 5 years from now. It's going to come 10 years from now. Whatever it is, go off and do something else. I don't want no LeBron type fans in here. I don't want none of those wishy-washy motherfuckers in this family. So it's fine to have what you would like the team to do, right? I think that's what people confuse it. Even the people who get so in their feelings about people liking Justin Fields. At the end of the day, as a fan of a team, you're going to have players that you like. We started off that season with pay that man. Remember that was our phrase when it came to Roquan Smith? Yeah. But at the end of the day, he moved on. We didn't stop being Bears fans. I love the new linebacking core. So you just got to chill the fuck out. Like, I get it being emotionally attached and invested, but this is the national media is playing Bears fans against each other, because you know what they're doing. If you pay attention, they'll write an article on why the Bears should keep Caleb Williams. They'll write an article on why they should keep Justin Fields. They'll write an article on why Justin Fields is better. Why Caleb? You know what? Why they're doing that? Because they're getting you motherfuckers to click. They're getting you guys to retweet. Oh, you see this article said this? Y'all just giving these motherfuckers free publicity because you're just arguing about the same shit. And like I said, y'all, we Bears fans. We've been through the thick of this. We went to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman as our goddamn quarterback. Y'all losing y'all minds right now? Come on, bro. What are we doing?
Bro, we in a beautiful position as well, bro. I think the team will be better next year. Like, come on. I got my selfish reasons for Justin Fields, but I can understand the other side. Whoever it is, we're gonna have them same expectations that we can expect to be very competitive next year. Bro, all this extra, y'all act like y'all know these people personally or something. Like, calm y'all ass goofy as hell.
And the thing that frustrates me when I got on that rant, shout out to C-Dub for posting that as a short. We are letting, as a fan base, I'm not going to separate myself from it, even though I'm not arguing with you. I told you, I checked out of the Justin Fields versus Caleb Williams debate because some of y'all stupid. But outside of that, you letting people who don't care about the Bears, they don't care about Justin Fields, they don't care about Caleb Williams. The moment this story dies down, these motherfuckers ain't going to talk about the Bears again until the Bears start winning. We are letting people literally pick apart a fan base because of narratives. That's all this shit is. It's because of narratives. We got to be smarter than this, y'all.
Oh, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, that's a fact, big dog, man. Let's it ain't gonna stop. So let's just.
It's not. I can sit here on this high horse all the time, but it's not gonna stop. Like, y'all gonna do it in the comments of this video while I'm telling y'all not to. It is what it is. Like y'all, I literally, y'all are tweeting and arguing more than you're giving your significant other orgasms. That shit is confusing as fuck to me.
Y'all doing something wrong.
Like, come on, man.
Ain't right.
If the number of Justin Fields or Caleb Williams tweets outweighs the number of orgasms you gave your significant other, and Valentine's Day is coming up, shut the fuck up. Oh, bro. What we talking about? Go eat some pussy, my guy. What we talking about, man?
Gotta love it.
Y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all gotta chill on that. But okay, with that said, it came out. Y'all know, listen, y'all know I be talking my shit. So it came out. This one came from Derek Klassen of the 33rd team, alluding to the fact that Shane Waldron may prefer Drake Maye instead of Caleb Williams because he could fit his system better. Now, we know that Shane Waldron has worked with a lot of different type quarterbacks, so I'm not going to go off with the narrative on that has to be the truth. That's why the title is rumored. And we're going to talk about it from that standpoint. Guys, if Shane Waldron truly prefers Drake Maye over Caleb Williams. It still comes down to what Ryan Poles and Kevin Warren look at. But if that's truly who he prefers, considering we did have Justin Fields with a OC, that the systems and the player didn't fit. You try to force Justin Fields into something else. If Shane Waldron truly is looking at this and saying, I think Drake Maye is the guy for my system, I think that's the guy that makes this work, because then that still opens the Bears to trade down. You can trade down then for number 2 and take Drake Maye. Do you have to listen to your offensive coordinator if they're telling you that's the guy they believe is best for their system?
I think you take it in consideration. When I look at it, I think it's more of a two-man race with Justin and Caleb. I don't know what Drake fit in. Waldron could like him. He's a professional. He do this for a living. You know what I'm saying? He sees what he sees out there. But I think this is a two-horse race, and I don't know about that. I didn't heard anything about that, but I'm straight. I'm straight on Caleb with these North Carolina quarterbacks. I'm straight.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. How you feeling, Bobby?
I mean, I'm looking at it like this. When Frank Wright told the Panthers draft CJ Stroud and the owner overruled him, how his dumb ass look.
Yeah.
He was so mad he's going drinks on fans now.
There's something to be said about that.
And I think that you got to leave it up. You have to strongly consider what your offensive coaching staff is saying. And you gotta look at it, and I can see why. You know what I'm saying? Why? There's discussions about Drake Maye having a stronger arm, Drake Maye being a little bit better within the pocket, being on script. Caleb Williams is that guy that's more known to being a better thrower off script. So it's a lot of things that you got to work with, and especially when it comes to size. Caleb Williams, they said 6 feet, but they got him listed at 6'1". Drake Maye is legit 6'4", 230. And he's a guy that can operate within the pocket. He can scramble here and there. And honestly, I think the comparison when they say Justin Herbert, you know what I'm saying? We don't know if he's going to be that, but you can see the comparisons when it comes to the throwing style and the way that they play. So you gotta let your coaching staff that you hired and said, hey, we're going to get these guys for this system. You got to listen to them. So,
yeah, I mean, listen, here's the thing. As much as you guys know, I like Justin Fields. I want to see him with a better offensive coordinator. I don't want to see any player try to be forced to be something they're not. And if Shane Waldron goes to this and says, listen, I could try to make it work with Justin, but I feel like Drake Maye is the guy, and they're already leaning towards moving on from Justin, to a degree, you gotta listen to that. You gotta weigh that in decision. I'm not saying it should be the ultimate decision, but you gotta weigh that into your decision overall. And that's why I've been saying for the longest. Anybody, any analyst, any national media guy that tells you, oh, the Bears have already made their decision, they haven't. Until they get these guys in the building and they work them out, they're not going to have their decision made because of things like this. They're going to put them in certain situations in that training room that are indicative of what they may experience in the specific Chicago Bears offense. And they're going to want to take a look at that before they make any type of decisions.
Now, what are some of his superpowers per se?
His arm. Listen, the dude has the arm. That arm, like you can't. I have personally, because I've watched a lot of NC games towards the end of the season. There were times where he came up short on passes that I was like, I don't understand with his arm streak how he did, but I can't even knock it. The man's arm. He has an arm, bro.
Okay.
I gotta get some look at him. For sure. Yeah. He definitely got a cannon. Like I said, he a big quarterback. And I think that one thing that's going to really come down, that's why I'm with you, Haize. The decision is not made yet. These guys haven't even sat down and talked to these guys yet. And if they did, it's probably not to the, the way that they want to speak to him, because, you know what I'm saying? I seen Drake Maye game, and I wanted to see what he looked like in the press conference. I just watched a couple of them, but the man in those losses, he's taking ownership. So that stands out as far as being character right now. I know the Bears will obviously have to do their due diligence in that regard, but C-Dub, if you talk about one of his strengths, he got a cannon, bro. He got a cannon.
An athlete too, huh? Like he's a little athlete.
He's a bit of an athlete.
As a runner, as a runner, he ain't, bro. Nobody gonna be close to Lamar, Justin like that. It's not gonna happen. But he could definitely be on par with the Justin Herbert type running style. Get you a few yards, get this first down. We're gonna slide.
I agree with that. Out of bounds. He can do that. He can extend plays, I guess is the way to put it. He can extend plays with his legs if needed. You're definitely not going to be running design runs for the guy, right? But he can extend plays with his leg. And I think, again, there's a reason why he's being mentioned towards the top of the draft regardless. He is a talent. And I get it, people, and again, this is more of a casual thing. People hang on but Caleb's generational. Go and look at it. We've seen plenty of generational quarterbacks that the quarterback drafted after those guys end up being the better quarterback in the draft. So
last year, CJ. What did he go? 7th and 9th? What he went 7th, right?
He dropped.
CJ.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
So,
y'all wanted them media people wanted, they was pushing for that boy from Alabama, that kid, and he got beat up. Bryce Young, come on, bro. And then this kid right here, he from North Carolina, though. He ain't Trubisky 2.0, guys. That's what y'all telling me.
I think he better than as a prospect. I would say that he's much better than
Trubisky. Here's the question I want to throw to you guys in this conversation. How much do you think it should be, Wade, the college that a quarterback comes from? You guys know with Caleb, I talk a lot about when's the last time a USC quarterback had a great NFL career. We're talking about Carson Palmer, right? NC quarterbacks. C-Dub's already mentioned the doubt around NC quarterbacks.
Yep.
How much of that do you think should weigh into how you evaluate a quarterback coming into the NFL?
I'll just be quick. I weigh it in a lot because of strength of competition. UNC, they play really well. They played a couple good opponents, but it's not SEC. It's not, it's not Pac-10. It's not nothing like that. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm a little weary. I'm looking with a rolled eyes. I'm looking like, well, is he really that good, or is he playing scrubs out there? Is it real competition?
You guys know I do like to talk about things from both sides. Yes, Caleb Williams comes from two collegiate college teams that neither have really produced a quarterback in years. But I know that a lot of people are talking about, we've talked about when Caleb Williams has faced some of the better defenses in college, he's not played the best. But I will say USC does not have a great offensive line either. So when you look at that, or defense too. So again, I want to be fair and objective when we're talking about these things, because that is something as well. Because one thing about OSU quarterbacks, OSU always has a good defense and all. They produce trenches. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a lot of things you got to consider. I think you got to look at competition. You look at Drake Maye this past season. His best win probably came against Miami, who was a ranked top 25. But then he lost games to Clemson and NC State. You know what I'm saying? But I know when you talk about Caleb Williams, you got to think about Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley, last 2 years, he put out decent quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield, and then you got Jalen Hurts. They all went under his tutelage, and they productive quarterbacks. And you know what I'm saying? So it's always those things that you have to consider. Competition, but I think system matters as well. You know what I'm saying? If it's just a one-read system for the most part, you're going to have questions to see if a guy can move through progressions the correct way, other than just depending on talent or being off script. So they're going to have to, bro, it's a tough job right now for them.
Yeah, I'm watching him now. I'm gonna go do my due diligence, like nephew say now.
Yeah, go
check him out.
Yeah, go watch some tape. That's the area that I'm about to be in too. Like now that things are starting to slow down with the coaching staff, I'm about to be in heavy tape watching for a lot of college prospects. Start knocking out these prospect videos. I would have asked this as kind of a check-in. Don't be surprised. We maybe every couple of weeks, every 3 weeks, we check in with this. Where do you guys weigh in now? If you had to make a decision on what you think the Bears do, is Justin the quarterback week 1 next year, or is a rookie quarterback week 1?
Oh, me? Just incredible is the quarterback week 1.
Oh, Lord. Hey, I know what my heart tell me, but I know what my head's been showing me. So I think right now, if we're going on percentages, I was pretty high after the season. Like, hey, it was probably like 75-25 Justin stays, but that's dropping for me. Not gonna lie.
That dropped too, my guy.
I would say it's about 60-40.
Oh, you still just incredible. Let's go.
60-40 right now. I still gotta look. I don't want to move too fast, but that's why we got to go into this shit with an unbiased mind when you're watching this stuff and give guys their credit. If they look good on film, they look good. You can't don't throw no hate out there. Watch the videos, ladies and gentlemen, unbiased, because it's talent around here. There's a lot of things you got to consider when building this team up, for real.
Yeah, I just put a poll in the chat, y'all. Y'all can vote on it. I put, is Justin Fields the quarterback week 1? Let's see how you guys vote on that one. We'll come back to that. Let's go. I'm trying to use the poll. I'm trying to use these features a little bit more. We don't use them as much. With that said, let's get into the next topic for today, y'all. Luke Getsy. The Raiders. And this goes back to exactly why I say things like you can't listen to the national media, right? Because literally, when Cleve Kingsbury seems like he was going to be the hire for the Raiders, everybody, every outlet, that means they're going to be trying to trade for the number 1 pick to get Caleb, to be able to draft Caleb Williams. Now it's switch to Luke Getsy. Now all of a sudden you think that they're on just what sense does it make for the OC that couldn't coach Justin Fields and get a winning team offense out of it? You think he goes to the Oakland Raiders and says, "Oh yeah, let's go get Justin"? Come on, man.
Somebody said that dumbass shit. Yes, I seen it. They like, yeah.
The Raiders did.
That don't even make sense to me. And for those people that believe that Luke Getsy is well respected around the NFL, sorry guys, he's the only option that they had. The guy that the Raiders wanted didn't want the job, so they went with Luke Getsy. Hey, good luck to y'all over there. I ain't mad at you. Good luck over there.
Y'all mind if I pause this real second? Can I give some advice to somebody in the chat?
Yeah.
Chicago Sports Talk, Michael. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I've seen your work. You do solid work. What I'm gonna tell you is stop letting Ghost of Judah get in your head, bro. Focus on building your content. Your channel has become too much a war with Ghost of Judah. It don't matter, bro. I tell you right now, you could win or lose the war with Ghost of Judah. You ain't winning nothing but 10th place if that happens because don't nobody watch him. Focus on you. Make your content. Focus on that, bro. Let that be the focus. Stop letting anybody get in your head, bro. You have a base there. You got something you can build off on. Focus on building that out. Don't worry about the dumb shit, bro. That's all I got to say on you, bro.
Good words.
Just want to can stop. Like I can feel it, Michael. You gotta stop. Just focus, bro. But I'm sorry. Get back. C-Dub, I think you were about to talk on it, bro.
Hey man, Lukey Dookie. Look, this was somebody told me back in the day. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. But this trash is gonna continue to be trash. Congratulations to Lukey Dookie getting another job. It's gonna be fun watching the Las Vegas Raiders be frustrated and all the new screens you gonna make next year. Oh, the new screens gonna be crazy. Devontae. Oh, get ready for them screens, big dog. They coming, boy. Your rack is going up, my dog.
Now, here's the thing, right? Because as much as Luke Getsy was bad here, whatever it was, and I did say before that maybe he goes and becomes a good OC later. I honestly didn't think he was going to get another OC job this goddamn quick.
Yeah,
so he must have dirt on somebody. And also, it's I tell you what, and I know people are going to say, well, why we got to go to this? But it's real. Black coaches in the NFL would never get a chance to fail like Luke Getsy did and immediately go right back to being an offensive coordinator.
Man,
because everybody said he failed. They ain't said out their mouth, but they alluded to it. Yeah. Matt Eberflus, Ryan Poles, they said he failed. In many words, he failed. That's why he's fired. He was awful. We seen it in the beginning of the season against the Green Bay Packers, and it took all 17 games for them to let him go. Yeah. Now Vegas, have fun, Vegas.
Have fun. And Haize, you got a good point because where the hell is Brian Leftwich? He's an offensive coordinator that won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Y'all gonna discredit him because it was Tom Brady as his quarterback?
Has Eric Bieniemy interviewed for a position yet this offseason?
No.
Is he still in Washington? He's still
technically
OC?
They looking for a new head coach, so you don't know.
Oh.
They got their head coach. It's Dan Quinn.
Oh, they did. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
I think he probably keep Bieniemy. You think
he probably keep Bieniemy? He probably. I would hope he would keep Bieniemy. Yeah.
Yeah, when we trade down to him, and then he'll have. I'm just playing. Yeah.
Bro, that's just so crazy to me that people literally saw Luke Getsy get hired and immediately were like, "Oh, they're going to trade for Justin Fields."
What?
God! What?
That's why so many of y'all stay in badass marriages, bro, because y'all don't know when to let the shit go. You let the shit go. Like, come on, he got free. Like, what are we talking about,
bro? If Justin Fields get traded to the Las Vegas Raiders, he quitting football. That's it. He's not gonna do that again.
That would be now if the Bears trade Justin Fields to the Raiders to still be coached by Luke Getsy. That's how you know there's some beef internally there. That's personal at that point.
Hey, that's bogus, bro.
That'll be dirty to Justin Fields, bro.
That would be wild. That's crazy, bro. That's wild, man. That's crazy. But here's what I'll say, man. I mean, shout out to Luke Getsy for getting another opportunity, and maybe this is an opportunity where his system is better suited to what they have. I will say this: they do have players down there that I can see working in the screen heavy system. Shout out to them for starting everything from the shotgun. Listen, if Luke Getsy ends up being the guy to rehab Jimmy G's career, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, bro. Like I'm literally gonna die laughing. Y'all gonna have to come resuscitate me from laughing. Has anybody ever died from laughing?
Maybe, never know.
Jimmy G and Luke Getsy, if they put together a winning season with those two, listen, that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. Maybe it's the quarterback. You know, Jimmy G, he gonna stand in that pocket. He gonna fire the ball. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's his type of quarterback. Let's see. Yeah. But I don't think so. He gonna be Lukey Dookie. I already know.
This man is funny.
Oh man. All right, poll. We're gonna read the poll, man. So I asked, is Justin Fields the quarterback week 1? 65% of the chat says yes. It's going up now. 66% of the chat said yes. 34% of the chat said no.
For sure. Fair enough.
We'll see, man.
I'm mad at it, man. We
Let's
just
go keep the faith.
Hey, February just getting started. Yeah, I know it's only 28 days in this month, though, so it's gonna blaze by.
Well, it's 29 this year's leap year.
Leap year.
They gave us a day.
But he always getting plates. Like, what the hell? How often does this happen? Every time. They just getting plates.
You want to be seen.
Yeah, I feed my man. Shout out to Auntie.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, the real Auntie Abby pulling up. Please.
She damn near smacked you with that plate. Well,
here, motherfucker, eat.
Hey, man. You're yapping your jaw on that damn podcast. You might as well eat some food, goddamn it.
Oh, bro. You know how it goes.
That's funny.
She from the Humboldt area. Y'all know what's going on.
Wow. Let me shut up then. Let me shut up. I don't want no beef. Yeah, tell that red motherfucker that be on that pocket. No, I don't leave my name out of it. I ain't got shit to do with nothing. I wasn't even here for real. Any last thoughts before we get up out of here, fellas?
Hey, man. Happy Black History Month to everybody. We got a really, really crazy off season finna start kicking off. It already started.
I got something to bring up. Go ahead. No, you keep it going.
It already kicked off. I want y'all to keep showing support to us, and we gonna support y'all. We're bringing the best content in the genre. Bear down.
Yes, sir. You had some, right?
Yeah, I was gonna bring up because I know we talked about it in our group chat. We didn't talk about it on the show. What do you guys think about the Bears? Now rumored to be more focused on building the new stadium on the lakefront than going out to Arlington Heights.
Please, I hope so.
Ahead, nephew.
I just feel like, bro, like you can, what better location than to have it right there? I understand Arlington Heights could have been this huge entertainment center, but let's keep it a buck. We don't want to go to Arlington Heights. We want to stay in Chicago, beautiful city. Let's keep the teams right there. Let's build that new stadium up. Hey, you can do a lot of things right there. So, it's gonna draw in so much attention, especially if you dupe that thing up the right way on the lakefront. Have some type of big ass view the way you can look out into the lake when the kickoff happened on Fox. Come on, do something spectacular so you can be good, and then if the stadium is solid, you talking about concerts, soccer games, more revenue. It's a win-win, baby. It's a win-win.
I want to read a quote from Kevin Warren that really points towards this as well. He says, I live downtown. I love the city. I think that we're blessed to be able to live in a city like Chicago. It has many pluses. I'm a big proponent of the Chicagoland area. I'm a big proponent of Arlington Heights, but there's something really special about downtown Chicago. Now, that says it all, bro. Wow. Like, as old as Soldier Field is, as much upgrades as it needs, there is something special about Soldier Field. And so if you're able to build a new stadium on the lakefront, figure out a way to do it, build a new, more modern stadium that's going to, like to Bobby's point, that's going to get concerts, get all that, that's great. And I think that's what everybody would prefer. The whole having the entertainment system and the restaurants and everything in Arlington Heights, that was a great, it would have been a great vision, an amazing thing to say, but there's something special about being on the lakefront. That is Chicago. And so if they end up staying there, bro, I'm not going to have any qualms with it at all.
And whatever my two guys up here said, and plus this, Chicago was not just gonna let them walk away like that.
Yeah,
with all that money, you just ain't gonna walk away. I don't give a damn if it was that animal that was the mayor last year.
Leave his life for the Lori.
Or Lori. They's not gonna let that bread just walk away.
You know what Lori looked like? Y'all remember Eddie Murphy's the claymation show, the PJs?
Yeah,
she looked like a character out of the PJs, bro. She looked like a living character out of the PJs.
Hey, they don't call her Lori Mo for no reason.
Super.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, I mean, I hope that's what happens, bro. I really do. I really hope that that's what's able to happen. That we're able to keep it there, because there's something special about downtown Chicago. Period. Like that's not for those that don't know. Like I get it. People here that say, hey, everybody says that about their city, but real talk, bro. Like there's something special about downtown Chicago, and if you never had a chance to experience it, I know there's Bears fans all over the world. I would suggest you try to get your ass down there as soon as fucking as possible, because it is special, and it's not something that you could just take for granted. Yeah, it would have been amazing to have Arlington Heights. It would have been something special and different from the rest of the NFL. But hey, if we can find a way to stay in the heart of Chicago, that's what you want to do. That's what your fan base, that's where your history is. And you can overlap it with where Soldier Field is now, man. So I say I'm all for it, and I hope so. And just to highlight my point, you guys know I like to bring my visuals. Tell me this doesn't look a little like Lori Lightfoot. Tell me that doesn't look a little bit. Come on. No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's some visual overlap there. Is all I'm like. Look at that. I'm just saying. There's some visual overlap there that gotta be recognized. That's all I'm saying.
Ain't no way.
All right, y'all. Any last thoughts, man? Let's get up out of here.
Hey, y'all stay blessed. Enjoy y'all Sunday for the show. Tune in.
Damn. Have a nice day.
Y'all can follow us at Chicago Bears Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. ChicagoBearsCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and or voicemail, 773-242-9336. We the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bears related.
Beetlejuice might be related.